I'm Matt Johnson here with Clam Outdoors. You know, there's all kinds of lure types for ice anglers. It's the cornucopia, right? You walk into a store and you have aisles and rows of lures. If you go to the Clam Outdoors website, there's pages and pages of lures, right? So I'm going to talk about three main types and the advantages and the uses of each. The first type is going to be just your generic panfish jig. It's a common term, right? The term jig's much like Kleenex. So when I say jig, I just mean a small offering. And we have a whole lineup of tungsten jigs. So you have jigs like the swirl drop. This is going to be used for bluegills and crappies and perch. You have jigs like, you've all heard about this one, the drop kick, just like this. So these are going to be your tungsten jigs. These are going to be your jig offering, mostly used for panfish, which is the most sought after species on ice, bluegills and crappies, panfish. So that's going to be your tungsten jig. And why would I use this? I'm using this because I want to present something smaller. I'm using finesse plastics. I might be using small maggots. I'm using spring bobber rods for finicky bluegills and finicky crappies. I might be using a noodle rod for finicky bluegills or finicky crappies. So you're going to have a jig, which is going to be your workhorse for panfish. So when you start looking through these aisles of tackle, you're going to want some smaller offerings, whether it's a size 10, a size 12. Those seem to be the two most common sizes. And you store these jigs, super simple, in these jig boxes, right? Again, jig's a common term. So I got just a slim box here from Clam. This is going to be a great option to store all my variety of tungsten. And why is it a slim box? I'm going to show you. This is cool. It's that big. It goes inside the pocket of my ice armor. I can take it with me, and then I can see in there and grab the jig of my choice. So this is going to be jigs. This is going to be more heavily panfish, which is bluegills, crappies, even perch focused. That's why you'd want a jig. Next type of lure that I think a lot of anglers understand and probably already use is going to be a spoon. Not a spoon to eat. This is going to be well, I guess it's a spoon to eat. It's a spoon to feed the fish, but that's going to be your spoon. So that's just a pinhead minnow. We have leech flutter spoons, ribbon leeches, all kinds of stuff, but the spoon is going to be more of a faster approach. You're going to use small spoons for panfish, larger spoons for game fish like walleyes and lake trout. Spoons are going to be quick, a little more efficient. You're going to tip them with, let's say, a minnow head or something to that effect. So you're going to have a variety of different types of spoons that flutter, that fish fast, that glow, that are gold, that have flapper blades, that have rattles on them. So spoons are going to be something most anglers are going to want to have in their arsenal, from everything from panfish to perch to walleyes to lake trout. And you can store spoons a variety of ways. You can put them in that slim box I just showed you, or you can store them in like a dual tray jig box. I can store them here with nice, neat, different dividers. I can put them in a larger spoon box, so there's plenty of ways to store your spoons as well. One key here with storage, whether it's the slim box or the one I'm showing you, it's all about being organized. If you don't waste time on the ice, you catch more fish. So having your gear organized in some type of box is vitally important, in my opinion, for staying productive. And last of the three categories we're going to hit on today is going to be a swimming lure. This is going to be more of your aggressive presentation. And by a swimming lure, a jigging minnow, I'm talking about the Tikka Minnow. Many anglers have heard that term this year. It's super popular. We use this year round. So this is one of those applications that I would encourage you to invest in, not because I'm trying to sell you on something, it's because you can use this 12 months out of the year. Anglers are taking these swimming lures, these jigging minnows, and not only using them for ice fishing. It swims, it moves, it covers a lot of water under the ice, it draws fish in, it triggers them to bite. But you also can put this on a spinning rod in the summer and pitch this out and cover different points and rock piles and flats and structure for walleyes and bass. So it's a very versatile presentation, but this is a great way to catch everything under the ice. And these come in a variety of different colors and sizes. This one here happens to be just a 5/16 ounce Tikka Minnow. I'm going to show you one that's a little smaller, a little cuter offering of a Tikka Minnow, so that you can use these small presentations as well for perch and bluegill and crappies. So these come in a variety of sizes, but this is going to be a more aggressive presentation. Put the gloves on, get outside, chase down these fish, and bring them home. So three types. You got a jig, you have a spoon, you have a swimming lure. Those are going to be your three most commonly used presentations on the ice to chase on everything from panfish to game fish and everything in between.